Alright. I'm back. We're gonna do some Zelda now. Zelda. These past few days have been very lazy for me because, you know, when you're in recovery and you're on Vicodin, and it's not even like anything that bad happened. It was a pretty nasty wisdom tooth to get out. It was like, you know, definitely a little bit more than some of the other ones I had to get out, but you know, when you're like, hang on a sec. Why doesn't it recognize The Legend of Zelda? There it is. You know, when you're like high on Vicodin, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to go out, you're eating mush. You know, you're like intravenously injecting yourself with fucking mush. Then yeah, you tend not to do a whole lot. Regardless, I've been trying to keep a little bit busy. I've been looking into various ways to, you know, I sent people packages, the little Vinesauce grab bags. I only made 20 of them, and they were $8. And they sold out in like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. I think I mentioned this on stream the other night. So I'm actually thinking about adding a few new items to the thing before I do more. I might do a few more tomorrow, like just a few, only a few more. But if I do more in the future, I might add a few more items and make them a little bit more expensive because honestly, the demand does not meet the amount of work. Like I mentioned this in the forum, but you guys, like some of you, if you ship things, you probably know, but like loading the program, you know, loading the orders, making sure they're right, printing the orders, taping them onto the envelope, getting all the items ready for shipping, actually going to the post office, shipping them out, all of that stuff, and, you know, making sure that you don't fuck up is a lot of pressure and a lot of effort, surprisingly. And for only like a $1 profit on my end, I don't think I really want to do that. I know that sounds a little shitty, because I know a lot of people want kazoos and stuff. But yeah, I might just add a few other things in there and then say like make it an even 20. Like it wouldn't be shitty things. I actually looked about into a Vinesauce flashlight lanterns. Like lanterns, like flashlights that turn into lanterns that I could put the logo on. Those looked cool. You know, pens, like a notepad that comes with a pen, stuff like that. Maybe even USB sticks. So there are options. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet, but I just know that for people that do want kazoos and buttons, it's much better to just meet me and get them for free. Because me shipping them takes so much time. Like, holy fucking shit. You want a Vinesauce fleshlight? Alright. Alright, fine. Mushroom tipped fleshlight, no problem. You're a huge flashlight collector. Oh, that's cool. I actually also have a bit of a flashlight collection. Not a huge one, but I have a few really good ones. I have one that in particular that was the cheapest one I ever bought. That was also the brightest one I ever bought. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If you guys know of any cool custom items, custom, I'd be into the idea of trying it out. There are 4 lights! I like that song. How are you tonight, Konome? How you doing? Remember when we had barbecue and you ate all the other barbecue after Comic-Con? Speaking of Comic-Con, video is coming along slowly. I've been not overly jazzed about the idea of editing together this giant video that I have, but it will be good when it's done. I'm going to try to get this done by Sunday. I'm setting the date to myself for Sunday. So you won't see it later than then. Then I'm gonna do Pokemon Corruptions, then I got another shovelware showcase down the road. And some other stuff I had in mind for videos as well. Including a black screen. Oops. Well, shirts are coming soon. We've done shirts a number of times. And I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Teespring. But they are working on, I've been working with them closely for a few months. A few weeks rather, about the store idea. And it is happening. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. It might be tomorrow, it might be next week. But it's 3 designs, and you can actually see the designs if you click shop on the top of the Vinesauce.com page. You can actually see which designs we're going with that you'll be able to get. It's like a small preview. When I say small, I mean just small icon. A Vinesauce pillow, a mushroom pillow would be cool. Yeah, I agree, actually. That would be pretty cool. Another thing that would be cool is, I have a Ralph Bluton pillow from Zazzle, but it was expensive as fuck and hard. It is a really hard pillow. So Twitch, how's everyone doing tonight? I know I'm streaming a bit late. Probably won't go more than an hour. I haven't spoke to you guys specifically in a while. What the fuck is this? Ding. Just one ding? Someone said, I noticed you were flat out ignoring our chat earlier. A very astute observation. But you have to understand, it's not intentional. It's just the fact that there's 2 chats. I've said this many times. There are times when you guys are just Kappa spam, and then, you know, I avoid that chat. And if our chat, Chitango, gets shitty, then I avoid that. But I always try to at least glance at what you guys are saying, and if I can read a little bit, then I'm happy. But I can't, you know, I can't always specifically read everything both chats say, so... Not trying to feel like, again, don't anyone feel like, you know, any streamer in particular is neglecting you. That's not the case. It's just, if you're a streamer, try focusing on a game, entertaining people. Well, if you call this entertaining, and on reading 2 chats. It's hard. Anyway, I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? You're just a kid. This temple is no place for kids. Sage, I don't know anyone like that. You have nothing to do? What good timing! Could you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second, I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? You got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I am Naburu the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong, though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. With his followers, he stole the women, or from women and children, and he even killed people. A kid like you might not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become the king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. By the way, what's your name, kid? Link? What kind of a name is that? Well, anyway. I want to ask you a favor. Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. Oh, no, kid. Don't even think about taking the treasure for yourself. Silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you, even if you try to equip them. I want you to be a good boy and give them to me. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deeper into the temple. Once there, I'm gonna steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. Steal the treasure, huh? You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? If you can successfully get the silver gauntlets, I'll do something great for you. Consider it your very first great thing that someone will have done. Anyway, I didn't know that I didn't remember at least that Ganondorf was here in the Spirit Temple. Oh god, guys, that means Ganondorf is here right now. He's in here right now. These things are fucking disgusting. You know, that's the first time I ever had to insert a bomb chew into a little hole like that. Hey, I can't do anything with this. I need the hammer. Oh, that looks yummy. Don't take my shield, asshole. God damn it. Miniature lizard. Did he just eat my bomb? Here's a new tactic, guys. Just stand there. When the enemy explodes, just stand there and take the damage. Trust me. That's what you want to do. Oh, also, I just remembered something that I wanted to tell you guys. On Friday, while my friend Mike was with me at Comic-Con, at Monge, we were over at the autograph section, just kind of taking a look at John Delancey being unhappy. And we noticed that some dude was carrying around a giant red pillow. Like a really, really large red pillow. This wasn't like normal pillow size, guys. This was like mega pillow. And he was really awkward about it. He carried this giant red pillow. only to John Delancey. And John Delancey signed it, and then the guy walked away. And me and Mike later discussed that we may have been, aside from John Delancey, the only two people that noticed this event. And it wasn't a body pillow, it was just a plain red pillow. We don't understand why this happened, and I've told him, I said, listen, I'm gonna try to get in touch with John Delancey. I'm gonna try to find out what the hell is going on here. And it's gonna be my mission to find out why this guy asked John Delancey to sign his goddamn pillow. Anyway, very strange. And then he just walked away. Like, he didn't seem happy. He wasn't smiling. It was like it was his job to get this pillow signed. Lens of Truth. I can't reach that. I don't... Babby Link doesn't have hookshot. That's activated. This is activated. Nothing. That picture of the cosplay is not consent. There's another spot you can bomb. Alright, let's look around. Maybe this particular spot is not obvious. Nope. Well, no spots here. Any ideas? He needs to return as adult Link. I can't though. If I return as adult Link, it's gonna take me forever to get here. So I gotta be damn sure. Vinny, you have to come back this way as adult Link. Alright. Explains the rusty switch. Okay, fair enough. So I'm not even... This isn't where I'm supposed to be then. This is a side area or just something else. Let's see where else we can go as young Link. I need to get the gauntlets first, then I can go back as adult Link. That much I remember for sure. Okay, maybe if I kill these guys. Fuck, do I kill these guys? They're on fire. That's not gonna help me. That would have been cool if that put the fire out. Oh, okay. I had to do that, apparently. Again, why is the thing just beeping once. Look at this guy. This guy's... You have done well, my son. Yes. God, that laugh actually hurt. This motherfucker doesn't die, does he? The lens of Putis does not work at the moment. I hate fire bats. Fire bats are huge dicks. What the fuck just happened? Something happened. Did that appear over there? I couldn't tell because the big treasure chest was in the way. Doesn't matter, the room is done. Putting out the mummy with gasoline. Nice Bowie reference there in chat. Dead tree. Yeah, I feel better. Thank you for your concern. I wasn't gonna stream for a few days, but as of today, I feel like you know, I'm like 90% right now. This mummy comes back to life, I swear to God, I'm done with video games. Yeah, you know, just hide switches under graves. It's normal. Nice fucking model! Nope. Jesus. You gotta be... Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you. I didn't even need to destroy the other ones. This master quest, the puzzle solving and master quest is bizarre. Destroy rock, shoot eye, get ice. Oh. No, you're not gonna catch me. You're not gonna catch me. You're gonna, that's right, you're gonna back away. Nope. No. No. Gibdos ate my neighbors. This is a lovely room of death. Hey, look, it's Spartan Laser Red. I don't know why I thought your name was Spartan Laser Red. Because maybe your username being red has something to do with it. But it's Spartan Lasered. I understand the difference now. So this is... You're gonna throw Stalfos at me. I'm gonna just cheap him out with the boomerang. I should have put that in the damn jar. Shit. Wait, really? What? Mr. Skultal. Okay. There is no falling animation, it's just death. Okay, oh my god! You guys saw that. You witnessed the cheap. I was climbing back up, I was mid-climb animation, and Link was like, nah. Oh, I got crushed. You're right, maybe I got crushed. There's a small key. These new puzzles are interesting, at least. They're keeping me fairly engaged. Question is, do I go the other way, or do I look for another little path to crawl into? I don't think I can go that way, actually. I think this is the only way I can go at the moment. Just gonna make double sure of that. Yeah. As expected. Why are there so many good games coming out? Between Grimrock, Smash, I consider Hyrule Warriors to be a good game. Fantasy Life, it seems pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but maybe. Then there's, Bayonetta 2 coming out soon, which I played the demo of. I loved it, by the way. Really loved it. Binding of Isaac is coming out. Pokemon's coming out soon. Far Cry 4, which I'll be streaming, is coming out. Like, holy fuck. There's too many good games coming out. Yeah, Shantae, it looks pretty good. It looks like a fun Metroidvania type game. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna, like... I gotta make an attempt to finish these games and not just, you know, play them like 3 times and then go away. I need to actually finish them. If you're interested in Borderlands, that just came out. I'm just talking about this year. I mean, don't even... I didn't even mention that the beginning of the year Monster Hunter 4G's coming out. It's been good. Smash Wii U, I didn't even mention. Like, the 3DS version is great, you know, but we all know that the Wii U version is going to be amazing. Hopefully has some new modes. Hopefully the online's a bit more good and less fucky. Captain Toad? Captain Toad? Toad? Don't know why I thought there was a crack in the wall there. At least it looked like it for a second. Oh, you know, just hands. Normal. It's normal. It's cool, I got a handle on the situation. Yeah, there's just too many good games, and it's tough to keep up with all of them. At the moment, I'm cycling through Grimrock, Smash. Aside from the stuff I'm even streaming, which is usually rare that I play games outside of the stream. But I'm inundated with so many fucking games to play that I don't even... I don't know what to play on my free time at the moment. Great. Is there a wall master? So I'm kind of at a loss on what to do next. Am I looking into getting the new 3DS? I do tend to get what Nintendo puts out because I am what you would call let's call a spade here. I am a Nintendo fanboy by heart. And even though I do have problems with them and I don't buy every single thing they put out, I didn't buy the 2DS, for example. There's a lot of 3DS games I missed out on. But that being said, yeah, I probably will get the new 3DS because I want to review it. Really? Back to the beginning? Maybe the game could have put me like, you know, at the beginning of that area and not at the fucking very beginning of this level. Also, is that a boulder? So I will get it. I will talk about it. If I like it, I'll let you guys know. If I don't like it, I'll let you guys know. It'll be my first chance to play Xenoblade. Of course, I can't stream with it. That's for a hook shot. Okay. There's an eye switch on the right wall. Oh, you mean where I died? I saw it, yeah. But yeah, I won't be able to stream new 3DS games, sadly, because I got a capture card just for the 3DS. And I would have to either get it remodded, which would cost a fuckload of money, or I'd have to just not stream. That's really I don't have any options. Those are my options. And who's to say that they're even going to make a capture device for the new 3DS? I don't know if that's gonna happen. But, you know, let's hope that too many games aren't exclusive to it. Like, if I really wanted to stream Xenoblade, I know Jen is, but if I really wanted to do that, I could just, you know, play the Wii version. So that's not really an issue, but we'll see what gets announced for it. Inevitably, I'm gonna get pissed if some amazing game comes out for it and I can't stream it. Compass. So, yeah, the answer to your question in just short form is yes, I will get the new 3DS thing. If just to check out the hardware. But am I looking forward to it? Am I excited about it? I could give 10 fucks less. To be totally honest. I would rather see a brand new thing. But I guess it's a little hard for them to launch something new. Honestly, the 3DS as is very sufficient for me. The fact that I can play Smash on the 3DS and have it look nice in you know 60 frames a second, it's great. I'm happy with that. The only thing I would like to see is, of course, you know, higher resolution. But even that's like not that big of a deal because the resolution's pretty damn good. It's not Vita resolution, but it's pretty good. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need help. How the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know how to do this now. Oh, wait a minute. I see how this works. It's the temple of time blocks. There we go. Okay, that was a little bit tricky. I understand. Now I have to figure out what fucking door opened. Guys, what door opened? Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. I forgot how much of this dungeon you have to do as a child. That fucking mad skelecunt. Jumping around, flaming and gay. Happy, is, you know, specifically happy. How could you not be happy if you're a flaming skelecunt jumping around? Oh, you might like men too, huh? It's fine. Skeletons can like men if they want. It's okay. Vinny said the 3DS resolution is good, but it's not even 480 LMAO. It's 400 by 240. That's awful in 2014. Yeah, but the thing is, if you look at it, if you're playing this game, for example, and you're looking on the screen, you get all the details you need. Like, I can see the edges of the pixels a bit, which is a problem, I agree, but it's like, you have to be really, really, really looking and nitpicking if, you know, that's something that really, like, bothers you. It's really not that bad. The resolution is adequate. Let's put it that way. It's not... I'm not saying it's great, but it is definitely adequate. And it's something they're not improving with new 3DS, which is a shame, as I had mentioned. I would like to see an increased resolution, but I would imagine Nintendo saving that for 4DS, right? So, I guess we're shit out of luck. But, you know, when you're holding the thing a little bit away from your face, as is intended, you know, you're playing it on the bus or portably, the resolution is more than sufficient, I feel. It doesn't... It's something I've noticed a few times, yes, but it's nothing that's specifically detracted from a game, from me. I'm not saying, you know, if you feel that way, that's fine, I get it. I understand. Some people have, like, little qualms and quirks about graphics. And, there are some things that are more serious offenses. But, you know. Anyway. The Vita is 960 by 544. But yet no one's buying it. Is there anyone here that loves their Vita? Explain what the system has to offer, aside from graphics. And I'm not trying to, like, call out Sony fans for defending something that's not maybe that great. Instead, I want to learn why people do enjoy the system. And I will not, like, joke around about it. I will try to not be biased, even though I think the Vita is something I'm definitely not interested in. But I want to know exactly why you love your Vita, if you have one. You kind of like it. Miramasa is great. Wasn't that on the Wii? Final Fantasy VII HD is now for the 3DS. Oh, never mind. Very niche good games that people buy in huge bulk. It's got anime girl face games. Oh. That's not helping. Project Fusion. I'm looking. Vita is only for people that like JRPGs from what I hear. It's solid for emulating, okay? Vita has great Japanese games, Project Diva and JRPGs. I'm just trying to look at the positive. Vita has Little Big Planet, and that's all I can think of. The biggest anime titties. Seriously though, I'm only on it for those graphics and the exclusives. I mean, the PSP I didn't own, but I borrowed one. And I did like the PSP. I had a few games that I borrowed for it from my friend. The Final Fantasy game was really good. I like that one. Crisis Core. And he showed me a few other games that I don't remember what they were, but one of them was a first-person shooter. Was there a Killzone game on the PSP, or was that Vita? But yeah, I did like the PSP. I thought it felt good. It was a nice little system. But you know, again, it comes down to games. Comes down to support. It's like the Wii U doesn't have third-party support. Or barely any. I feel the Wii U is a good system. I feel it's, you know, it's worth the price. But it doesn't get a lot of good third-party support. And what it does get, you know, it's got like Bayonetta and other games like that Nintendo's specifically paying for. But I would like to see the Wii U succeed a bit more so that we have more parties on it taking advantage of the hardware. But that's probably not going to happen. So in which case, good thing I have Steam. But I guess the Vita is kind of, sadly, it reminds me a bit of what's going on with the Wii U. It's not supported because it's not doing well, and it's not doing well because it's not supported. And that's kind of a shame, because no developers want to take a risk, or like very few do. But the potential is still there, I feel, for a good system to be had. And the same goes for Vita, even though it doesn't have... I mean, it's a perfectly competent, perfectly nice piece of hardware. It's just not selling well. That doesn't make it a bad piece of hardware. But it just doesn't have games. And Sony is not known for their first party, you know, amazingness. That's one thing you gotta give Nintendo. Even, like, when the 3DS was first not doing so great, Nintendo threw their full weight, put their full support into it. I really hate these skeletons. By the way, just wanted you guys to know that. You can, yeah, I mean, but Nintendo can support their systems even if they don't sell well, and the 3DS has some really good third-party support, yes, but mostly people, I think, buy it for the first-party stuff, and that's what Nintendo does that Sony really doesn't do. You know, they can license second-party stuff, they can get a bunch of Killzone games, but they don't have the strong first-party stuff that Nintendo has. So even if Nintendo, like the Wii U is a perfect example, as I just said, even if Nintendo doesn't sell particularly well, guess what? Throw a Zelda game on there, it'll still sell. Smash Brothers, it'll still sell. Maybe not the most amazing selling, but it'll still sell moderately well. This is a rhyme. I don't know what the hell Killzone was supposed to be about. Someone in chat, Jiggy Iggy, just said Killzone. I've never met a fan of that game. Neither have I. Isn't it like a Halo killer? But it just turned into like generic shoot people in the face game. Also, what the fuck is even... What is this puzzle? Vinny, for fuck's sake, block. Oh. Alright, well... You can only fit 4. Let me pull one out. I don't know if that's the chest one, but we'll find out, I guess. See, what is this? What is even going on here? What is this doing? Guys, is this a foolhardy effort? I can just go. So why are there so many goddamn blocks? I want to try one more thing before I go, and you know, just in case I have to do this all over again. Great. Well, I activated the power of the sunblocks. And it's all for a Skulltula, I think. Yep, it's for a Skulltula. It's so when I'm Big Link, I can return and shoot the Skulltula and hookshot it. Fuck. I'm really, you know what it is too? I'm really getting sick of first-person shooters being touted as, like, you know, these. Why is everything a fucking first-person shooter? That's supposed to be amazing. Like Destiny, $500 million. They spent so much money on advertising, and I know, like, I had this chat with Darren and Not So Serious recently about how, like, you know, because we're playing Borderlands. I was moderately enjoying myself. Again, Borderlands is not something that I consider to be the most amazing thing on the planet. It's a game that's fun to play with your friends. It's fun to have a conversation with your friends. While you're, you know, shooting things and collecting dumb weapons. That's really all it is. Again, it's another game where I'm able to turn my brain off and enjoy it that way. Whoa. Darren wasn't playing it though, that's right, he doesn't have it. But, you know, like, Destiny being $500 million still blows my mind. The fact that Bungie, almost in a move of complete pretentiousness, here's Bungie, they're gonna make this game, they're gonna spend $500 million on it. It's their first new IP since Halo. You know, and it's Halo with Borderlands and a few other little things thrown in for good measure. The game is not selling its weight. It's not gonna make back $500 million. At least I hope it doesn't. And that might contribute to the crash of the AAA developers. But I find it to be very pretentious, and I'm getting really sick of these first-person shooters. Like, give the fucking genre a break. Haven't we done everything with first-person shooting lately? Like, why do these games need to be touted? Like, Killzone. Who cares about Killzone? Give it a fucking rest. Resistance, Fall of Man. Like, nonsense. Like, Far Cry 4 is the only first-person shooter I'm really looking forward to because I enjoyed the way 3 played. It's a game that, it's single-player, guys, it's single-player heavy. That's something you don't see a lot. It's a game that focuses on freedom and single-player as a first-person shooter. It's got pretty good writing, it's got exotic locales, it's got interesting weapons and vehicles. You get to take outposts out. There's animals. You know, there's psychedelic shit. It's a little bit different, you know, and I like that. But everything is so grim, and it's just, you know, gray, brown, shooting, mud. Ramirez! You know, yes, sir! It's like, I'm getting sick of that shit. And it's, again, it's like people that I know that play video games. I saw my cousin recently, and he asked me, like, I'm like, hey, you still gaming? He's like, yeah, did you get the new Call of Duty? I'm like, I haven't played Call of Duty since fucking Modern Warfare 2. He was like, oh, why not? I was like, I'm sick of the same game every year. Like, I'm not playing this shit anymore. And I hear Advanced Warfare got less pre-orders, which makes me happy. Maybe, like, finally we can put an end to this. Like the lowest pre-orders in years or something. Now again, I'm not trying to shit on people that like first-person shooters. I do too. One of my favorite games is Counter-Strike. Seriously, I love first-person shooters sometimes. But when they're being shoved down my throat as system sellers, I would rather you fuck off into a pit and not come out for a year or two. Then release your game. Like, for example, here's one last thing. This Borderlands game, I'm not overly interested in it. I'm having fun with it, yes. Even 2 years as a development cycle for Borderlands, I would like to see 3. This is, let's face it, this game is a cash grab. You know, the pre-sequel. It's nothing revolutionary. You have a few new moves, it's fun, you go into the air, you jump down, you can butt stomp people. There's new weapons and shit, I get that. It's fun, but even 2 years is too short a development cycle. I don't want another Borderlands now forever. Like, this might be my last Borderlands game that I play, unless something really, really, really changes, and I don't see that happening because the franchise is a bit limited, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. Maybe something amazing will happen, you know, but whatever. Until then, I'm not even interested in Borderlands anymore, because, again, 2 years is too soon. Especially while that first year it was being supported really heavily. Extremely heavily. Like, DLC out the fucking ass. And it was good DLC, some of it, from what I've been told. But it's too soon. And really, like, again, for games of the first-person shooter nature, of which there are so goddamn many, give me a few years in between. You know, give me 3-4 years. Like Zelda. Development cycle. How long? Skyward Sword, between Skyward Sword and the new console Zelda game, it's going to be like 4 or 5 years, right? That's a good enough time to make me want it. And then the 3DS one, Link Between Worlds, that was like a different style of game. That was a 2D Zelda game. So it's going to be completely different than this new one. So for me, having that like 2 years after Twilight Princess or Skyward, and then 2 years between the next one, I'm okay with that because they're different styles. But if you're giving me the same shooting game with minor twists, I'm over it. You know, I'm gonna keep asking for Turok because I want to shoot dinosaurs in the cock, right? But I keep getting fucking brown military war shooter with the same guns over and over again. No one's listening to my plea. I just want Turok, and I'm getting bullshit. So, yeah, I mean, games need development cycles. I'll give you a perfect example. Here's one last example. Left 4 Dead. There's a big controversy because Left 4 Dead 2 came out so goddamn soon after Left 4 Dead 1. And I agree, it was a bit soon. That being said, soon enough, I didn't give a shit because Left 4 Dead 2 became the superior game, and it filled a lot of the gaps that Left 4 Dead 1 left. Then it was, you know, cheap on sale for like $5. They added all the characters and maps and everything. Some new maps, a lot of mod support. So I was okay with it. But the fact that we haven't had a Left 4 Dead game in years now makes me want a new Left 4 Dead game. So, you know, you gotta leave people wanting more. You can't just over inundate. I mean, you might be a flash in the pan like Call of Duty. You might get the kiddies for 5, 6, 7 years, but then, you know, people grow up, and I really hope people stop buying these games. We need to send a better message to developers, and they need to stop just shitting out things for people to spend $60 on. Not $20, not $30 for an expansion, $60 for a game that came out less than a year later. Blizzard used to charge $40 for an expansion that came out a year later that had, you know, pretty good amount of content. And then that you wouldn't hear from that franchise for years. You know, well, World of Warcraft changed things a little bit because, you know, money. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just ranting at this point in time. I'm getting a little bit sick of it, that's all. Anyway, oh god, here's the owl. Great. I come back to an owl. Long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even though, even I thought that the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time were merely legends. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all the people of Hyrule is on your shoulders. Maybe it's not my time anymore. Here's my last advice. Two witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoot hoot! I will continue to watch you. Hoot 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 hoot! People are talking about Half-Life 3. Just remember. Oh yeah, last Smash was 2009. So that's that. There you go. There's 5 years in between a game. Nothing. And Mario Kart's only released once per system. But I do care about games. Thank you, Anon. And the thing is, I really want people to not waste money on shit. Hey, where are you taking me? Yarg! Let me go. Where are they taking Shantae? Oh, it's 2008? Sorry, so that's 6 years then. These witches are using black magic on me. She got sucked into the ground. I don't like that. No, sir. God, that sucks. So I'm basically done here then, right? I can go back to Adult Link. I'm gonna do Adult Link, and then I'll probably just, there's a magic bean spot. Whoops. So I'm not doing that tonight because my sleeping schedule has been a lot better. And I think my limit at this point in time will be from now on 3 a.m. for streams. Currently it is 3 a.m., so this will be a good time to check out the art. And, you know, and then that'll be it. But, yeah, I guess the Half-Life 3 thing, my feelings on that are this. I feel like people are so hyped about Half-Life 3. You know it's gonna be good. Valve is gonna put effort into it, and it's gonna be good. I don't think it'll be revolutionary. I mean, it could be, but I really don't think that it will live up to the hype. But it will be a solid game. I think it will have a solid narrative. It'll be fun. The world will be really detailed and really nice to look at and explore. And that's it. I mean, it'll be a good game. But I don't think it's going to be an earth-shattering, life-changing game. I really think that it's the hype is just too much at this point. Remember Duke Nukem? You know what's funny about the Duke Nukem Forever game? If that game was released a few years after Duke Nukem 3D, and I'm talking, sure, with downgraded graphics, you know, with graphics that fit the time, or even 3-4 years after, it would have been seen as a pretty good game. Because, let's be honest here, Duke Nukem Forever was not that terrible. It had a few things that were fixed in a patch, but that's stuff that was pretty much harkening back to the older Duke anyway. I really do feel like the amount of hype ruined Duke Nukem Forever even worse And the fact that, I mean, there was a lot of problems with the game, but it got, let's just be honest, I played through it. It was bad, but it was far from the worst game I've ever played. Hype ruined it. It's, it collapsed under its own weight, and it was just a mediocre game at best. That, again, if it was released 10 years earlier, it would have been seen as a pretty good Duke Nukem game. Um, Half-Life 3 will be a good game if it ever comes out. I really do believe that it will be a good game, but it will not be an incredible, life-changing, video game altering, forever the world is shattered event. So that's how I feel personally. That's my personal opinion about that. So we'll see what happens. But again, it's tricky as a developer. I think there's a sweet spot. You want to make them wait, but you don't want to make them wait too long. You know, 2, 3 years, like from Grimrock 1 to Grimrock 2, 2 years, perfect. Borderlands 2 to pre-sequel, 2 years, maybe too short. I would have let the series gestate for another year. Um, you know, Nintendo games, Mario Kart, once per cycle, once per system, great. But then you have Mario games that come out too quickly, like New Super Mario Brothers, and I'm like totally bored of that series already. So it's just, it's trick. It's a balancing act, and there's a lot more to it than I could ever imagine in one postulation. It would take many, many weeks of thinking. I have to get into my meditation chamber. What you guys don't know is that my meditation chamber is just like an empty white room, like Sponge's room, but the white is actually from bodily excretions. I bet you didn't really know that, did you? Mm. Anyway, let me get a little music going and then I'll check out the art. We're going to be doing art from the corruption stream because I missed it. Also, you guys should watch the Angry Video Game Nerd thing on Beetlejuice. It was pretty entertaining. Monster Madness has been good. I watched all that. That was fun. And also James and Mike Mondays, where they check out Castlevania 4. I watched that whole thing. I loved every minute of it. Castlevania 4 is one of my favorites, man. What a great game. Let's see what. I want to put some Castlevania music on. I can't figure out which though. Whatever, this'll do. All right, from Breadotop. It's Meme the Mudkip. From Borpo's mother-in-law. Here's a mural. BRB mural. From Cold Lord. This is pretty cool. Check this out. The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear. And the oldest and strongest kind of fear is the fear of the unknown. H.P. Lovecraft. Not to mention wasps, spiders, and centipedes. Fuck those things. Yes, agreed. I like this a lot, Cold Lord. Really great pixel art as usual. I like the unknown, the fear, just me reading a book with all the things behind me. You're making me want to read Lovecraft, actually. From Sergeant. This is pretty impressive, I have to say. This is a really creepy vine shroom. Looks like it could be an enemy in Grimrock 2 that I just fought tonight. Pretty badass. From Shaman Star. Here's a Vinesauce thing. From Shaman Star. Another logo. I missed a lot of art, didn't I? From Peepap Waluigi, spooky vine shroom. From Sergeant again, me streaming and Paul McCartney just starts singing out of nowhere. That was from the other night. If you missed it, it was really funny. He just unmuted YouTube and started singing. From Butts Machine, a wall of fuck. If you missed the corruption stream, you'll see it eventually. From Sergeant, Wild Kingdra appeared. Like, why is this happening? From Super Jackal, here's a pretty cool one. I like this one, BRB. I like the way the mushrooms are bouncing. Then again, it's overly sexual. Can't use it. From Stag Fiesta, this is my walk cycle. Skating backwards. From Smug Puggle, Leo J used corruption. Pikachu is dead. From Azure Hue 22, this is me in Quark's bar in Deep Space Nine. There's Morn to my right. There's a Bajoran. Oh no, that's a Trill. Andorian in the back. There's a Cardassian and a Ferengi. Nice. And a little vine shroom drink in the bottom. It's pretty good. You're getting better. Remember, the practice will get you places. Never stop. Always do what you're good at. And that was definitely the best thing I've seen yet. And so keep up the good work. From Fox Skulls. I don't understand. What is this? That's every corruption stream. From Cool Thulu. Really cool glitch mushroom. From Brettotop. Am I meme? Yes, you are. From Fox Mystery. What am I? I wondered the same thing. From Munkatron. Jesus used swallow. From Biscuit Kruger. I know this will be lost on a few people that didn't watch that stream, but that's fine. These were actual things that were happening during the corruption stream. They were actually Pokemon and characters that looked like that. From McSiggy. Bag was moving on its own. From Moderate Trouble. From Major WX. This actually did happen, by the way. From Pie Baby 123. Again, not making this shit up. From Pickle Avenger, Underwater. From Metasite, am I meme? You are now meme destroyer of worlds. Yes, yes you are. You know, I have to say, this meme backlash lately, where people are like becoming ultra aware of memes, I think you guys are taking it a bit too far, because it comes to the point where even things that aren't specifically memes, just things that are fun to say or have been said for a long time, are now being considered memes. Like, oh man, I remember I made up Bubska Bulba, and I said it about 7 or 8 times. And people then assumed it was immediately a meme, and that, oh god, here comes the memes. It's like, well, hang on, I just made this up tonight. Like, this thing didn't even get worn out yet. It didn't even get worn in yet. And you guys are calling it a meme. Now, that being said, I am actually I am for people calling out the use of memes, because seriously, it gets annoying. And as I've said before, there are a number of websites in the internet that will remain unnamed, that are basically, I call them rent-a-personality websites. So like, if you don't have your own personality, you just go there and you just take in all the things that you see and read, and then you become that person, and then you fit in with them, and you think you're really cool, but to a lot of other people, you're kind of not. And then as you get older, you don't really have a personality. You just have a bunch of things that you read online. And that's not good. You know, it's nice to have things that make you laugh, and some memes are legitimately funny. And it's not just the word meme I'm talking about, it's just culture. You know, find your own way. Like, take bits and pieces from a lot of different things. Find your own way, be your own person, is my advice. But it's good that people are now backlashing against it, because it does get annoying when everyone is like a fucking like-minded drone. And it's nice that people get references. I'm okay with like You know, if I say something and you immediately know what it is because we're from the same culture on the internet, that's great. But when it's overdone for a joke to get laughs, you know, it's not funny anymore. And that's why the fact that even specifically on Vinesauce, or maybe it's other places too, I don't know, but the fact that you guys are kind of, or there's been this weird like backlash against memes, like, oh, is it meme time yet? Like, oh god, the meme lords. Everyone's here is, you know, memes. It's like even that's becoming a meme. Like the fact that there's this irony against memes is becoming its own meme. So I think you guys should probably lay off on that as well. So there's like almost no end to how deep this fucking goes. It's memeception, but I guess it's good. Like I said, the backlash is good. You know, be your own person, develop your own personality. Parts of the culture are fine. You know, it's good to get references and stuff, but you know, just everything in moderation. Don't go too far one way. Don't go too far another way. I hate to quote the shittiest Star Wars, but someone did in my email inbox recently. So you know what? I'll do the same. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. You know what I mean? Not everything is black and white. Everything's got shades of gray. From Mick Siggy, did you know about the secret news? Vinny's in a ranty mood tonight. I am, yes, that is correct. I am. It's been a while. I basically haven't ranted in a while, and also haven't streamed in a while. I've been not feeling great, so ranty moods are were soon to follow. From Hiki Hickey Kotoko, right? I am Dix, and this is my meme kip. It's a nice drawing. From Biscuit Kruger, they are dead. From Breadotop, look at this. Speaking of memes, holy fucking shit! This is just memes all over the place. This is supposed to be a mud kip, by the way. From Frog Fists, Mip. From Biscuit Kruger. I think we did this one already. Let me load a few more. From John Bimp 21. I don't walk up, I slide up. From the same person. Yeah, there was that question mark that we caught. Vinesauce presents Ziggen and Poe. From Metasite. And my meme. From I'd Fix. This is awesome. That poor Torchic does not understand what's happening. He's there's just no reason for it. From why did I just add a piece of hang on. From Jethrobot. Ralts. I like the face on Ralts. From Cold Lord. Where's Wally? From Bobber WCC. Who's that Pokemon? It's... Yes. From Super Wii Bros 08. Why can't I... There it is. You fucking serious, mate? Yeah, it's a little cow in the game, yeah. Right. From Donovan, question marks uses karate chop. Still one of the best moments on Corruptions ever, I think. When we found out that the level 100 or level 0, whatever it was, question mark thing could use karate chop and kill things with one hit. I really don't think I'll ever forget that. So again, you know, if anyone's planning on doing a video of that, don't. I got this. From UC. Here's another one. From Zeppolette. Rainbow Wazelf. From Ninehammer. Here's a particularly nice GIF that looks a lot better in fast forward or in full speed on the Buru. That's pretty awesome. From the Cake 64. Corruptions. It's pizza, a secret show, and someone with fucking giant face. From Super Art Ninja, they see me rolling, they hating. You guys like the backwards bike, don't you? From Fora. From Metasite. Oh my god. What have you guys done? Rototop and Meta. What were you? You guys were conspiring, clearly. From Mr. Weird Guy. I don't even know what the hell this is. Did you draw art of one specifically fucked up area? Jesus. From C. Mip. Or Meep. I don't know. From Sakoto. Heard you were talking shit. Level 100. There you go. Karate chop. God, I love that. It's that's brilliant. There's so much more Pokemon corruption art too. At least, no, not that much more actually. There's a little bit more. From Lieutenant Lolicon. Meanwhile, at New York Comic Con, you guys like, can you guys like fuck off or something? Oh, that's true. I actually, why do I have like girl eyelashes? Oh, whatever. I did tell people to fuck off as a joke, and some actually did. I was like, all right, guys, I'm tired now. Fuck off. And I turned around, and when I turned back around, like two groups of people just left. I told everyone this, but I felt really bad about it. From by the way, at the next day at Comic-Con, I spoke to them about that, and they like, oh, okay. They knew it was a joke. It's fine. From Icarus IS, Jesus used swallow. God, some of this art is amazing. From John Bimk 21. I don't know what that means. From Maruko. E.T. with a mudkip. Upside down Iki, that's awesome. From Mr. Quest. From Mr. Quest, the two most popular moments. From Mafia VB. The trouble with Torchics is that they multiply like tribbles. From Sella 08, Metal Sound, the corrupt Pokemon. Metal Sound, despite its great power, is very timid and can freeze reality when startled. There was a Pokemon glitch where I got Metal Sound the Pokemon somehow. From Boosket. There you go. Just getting karate chopped the fuck out. Okay, there's a few more pieces. Alright, from Voxel Heart, they will all fall. From Rudfucker, Vine Chip. From Kia Dane. From Iron Waffled. From Dickard. Yep, got a lot of Halloween stuff planned this year to make up for last year's. From Fox Tart. Jesus, he slimed for your sins. From Sakoto. All I'm saying is that if we've got this technology, why don't we use it to store people inside as well as Pokemons? Carl, why would that even be a good idea? Because you can then send people by mail to other countries. Carl, what are you talking about, mate? It's not a good idea, mate. It doesn't make any sense. From Galumpy, Zigzag soon fainted out of existence. From Squiddy. This is awesome. This one is clearly a winner. I mean, they were all amazing, but I love the style of this one. From Zeppolette. Honk. From Vextrex. See what going offline made me draw, Vinny? I'm sorry. From Keichu Pine. From C. How to properly read. Oh, I'm sorry. That's not I don't know what that is, actually. Let's see what other pieces there are. Some from Joel streams. Some general stuff, too. Hang on. From MS Paint, Vinesauce's habit forming don't turn off. From Pecky, Pecky, I still can't do it. I still can't pronounce the name right. It would be, this is amazing, I love it, but it would be more amazing if this actually faded into itself. I know that would be difficult, but if there's a way you could like kind of fade this, like crossfade it into itself, it would be 10 times more impressive. But it is really cool though. I know KY was using it before. From some repulsive imp, here's Vinesauce as Frankenstein. Wow. Frankenswole. That's awesome. From J Quaza is Vinesauce BRB. From Nas, here's a really weird Vinesauce skeleton shroom. I saw this already and I really liked it. And here's a close-up of the face. Like I said, this is really good stuff, Nas. You put a lot of work into this. And your art is always continually improving. Which is what I'm saying, you know, if you love something, just keep doing it. And this is a perfect example of coming to a very, very nice level of artistry. So keep up the good work. It's awesome. From, let's see what's next. A few things. Not a whole lot. From Spartan Lasered, Plague Sauce will BRB. That's cool. Another Halloween themed BRB. As soon as I'm done with Ocarina of Time, Eternal Darkness will start. That will start off the Halloween stuff. I got a few other things. It's going to be fun. I definitely want to do a few films too. From C. I think I'm too high. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. This is what it was like in the dentist office. If you missed the story earlier, they turned up the nitrous oxide way too high at one point. And it was actually really difficult to live for a short time. From Crust. But Mario. What about Toad? That was my cock, Luigi. Why'd you make me do the voice? From Lilybell. Here's a really nice piece. It's Two-Faced as a witch for Halloween. Cute would be the appropriate word, but I'm a guy, I don't say cute. Instead, I say fabulous. From Eatable Toaster. Here's a tooth with a Vinesauce spear, I guess. Mushroom spear. From Sakoto. It's me really super high, bleeding, thinking I'm going to die. That's just a normal dentist visit for me. From Cold Lord, new custom Vinesauce fleshlights, custom latex, custom. Limited edition to the grab bag. Oh my god. From Timote LSD, Cronando. Actually, it's spelled Crenando. But you know what? This works. This is... I'm going to save that and show my friends Timote. That's awesome. There he is, Cronando. From Dickard, what Vinny wants, what Vinny gets. I want to shoot dinosaurs in the cock, and I get poop. Now, incidentally, that art was also kind of poop. You know, but I guess that adds to it, doesn't it? From Sakoto, quick, more CODs. They sell. From the Cake 64, here's Grimrock 2. There's my my character. It's a work in progress. It's the Alchemist Gunner. And from Weirdo Sheep, Vinesauce. Alright, well that was a lot. It's 3:30 now, so I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching, as always. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm feeling up to streaming more, so I got other things to be streaming. And we got to finish Ocarina. Also, my Oculus Dev Kit 2 just shipped. I'd like to inform you. I don't think I'll be streaming with it, but I will definitely be giving impressions of the Dev Kit 2. I might try to make a small, like, little clip somehow or something, just so you guys can see me do something with it. I don't know what yet, but hopefully it'll be cool. Anyway, good night. See ya.